that have been here, actually 13 with 6 juniors that have been here quite a while and feeding into the program and leading to the success that they've experienced so far.
Yeah, and definitely seniors, this is their first year of varsity ball, of how the teams have configured through the past years for the Lions. Some of these seniors just coming up the varsity for their last year.
So the kickoff underway, and Riley has it to begin things. A beautiful night, just like last night. Temperatures in the 70s. The lights are on here at Lions Field, and we should have a good one. We mentioned the seniors, and let's just start off with Emilio Hernandez. Emilio Hernandez, one of the seniors for Elkhart, as the ball is passed into the attacking third. Giancarlo Avila, one of the captains, he is a senior. Brian Amaya, a senior. Spiro Lambrou, he's one of the captains as well. Colin Krempek, he's a captain. Nolan Gilbert. Then we drop down to Thomas Bravo. Again, mentioning the seniors, Bravo actually a junior. Giovanni Garcia Palacios, a senior. Jacob Whitlow being honored here tonight, a senior. And finally, Lenny Alvarez Chavez, a senior. Again, 13 of the seniors that have led this program for some time now being honored tonight, which is pretty cool. Parents were out here, maybe a grandparent or two. It was pretty cool, Keith.
Yeah, definitely seeing all the balloons in the stands. This gives it a different atmosphere. And you talked about Krempek, one of the seniors. He leads the Lions team with 5 goals so far this season.
Nice cross attempt. Lions hanging out in that attacking third. Lions on the dribble. This is Avila, and it's knocked out of bounds. All kinds of great sponsorships that bring these streaming broadcasts to you on a regular basis through Michiana Video, and our fine executive producer, Gary Martin. We appreciate all the fantastic support of these sponsors, including Neva and Modern Kitchen and many others. Now Riley trying to punch their way across that halfway line. They've been playing a lot of defense here early. Lions with it. This is Hernandez to the middle of the field. A little bit of contact there. Lions doing a good job of spreading things out. Led by their 3 captains, Avila, Lambrou, Krempek. They're using a lot of the field right now. On the far side, a little bit of a lead pass there. Overrun, good defense and good reaction by Riley. Riley's been hot. They've won 3 of their last 4. As we said, coming in with an overall record of 3 wins and 2 losses, so this game means a lot to them. And finally, they get into that attacking third. They haven't been there much so far in the early going. Hernandez on the dribble. Hernandez quickly into the corner and out of bounds. 36-25 remaining in the first half. So we said girls action last night. What was that final score? Do you remember, Keith?
I believe it was 4-0.
4-0.
And
Redhawks winning over the girls from Elkhart.
Yeah, just about under 15 minutes left in that one. The lights went out on us.
Yeah. The lights went completely out right toward the tail end of that match.
I talked to superfan Justin Nelson, usually one of our camera operators. He said he didn't pull the plug, but
Justin told you he did not pull the plug.
That's what he said. Did not pull the plug.
Well, you have to believe Justin.
Also tried to get him in. Maybe we could question him, trying to get him to come up for a halftime interview.
Well, the goalkeeper, Mario Chavez for the Riley Wildcats, keeping a bit busy out there tonight with shots on goal by Elkhart. Nothing yet has cleared the net. And here come the Wildcats. Long lead pass. Victor Galacia couldn't catch up with it.
It's a good decision there eventually by the goalkeeper just to go up and grab that one, as it looks like a couple players there, one for Riley, one for Elkhart, both twisted around trying to find that ball.
Ernesto Mexica Pineda is the goalkeeper for Elkhart. And he'll run this one down. As we said, an outstanding night for soccer. Just beautiful conditions as we move into fall. And speaking of that, Keith, did you know that at Bargain Right Thrift Store on Cassopolis Street in Elkhart, they are featuring brand new Halloween costumes?
Oh, my.
And these aren't second rate. These are top-notch Halloween costumes, primarily for youth, for $1.89. Brand new through Saturday, Bargain Right on Cassopolis Street in Elkhart. Now, with your 4 kids, you probably should make a trip over there. Oh, there's a breakaway. Elkhart had an opportunity there, and a nice job defensively by Elliot Ream. Ream caught up with it.
Yeah, and definitely talking about opportunities. That's an opportunity to get out of there without breaking the bank over there. Bargain right, $1.80 for a brand new costume.
Yep, $189.
$189.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good deal.
That price will go up after Saturday, so make sure you make your way over to Bargain Right Thrift Store, one of our great sponsors here of Elkhart athletic coverage. Yeah, they sponsor the score, and let's hope we can announce that a few times.
Yeah, definitely.
For Elkhart.
Good opportunity here if a corner. It's taken quickly.
Well, early on, Keith, you can tell Elkhart has an idea what they want to accomplish. They're really doing a good job spreading the field, spending a lot of time in that attacking third. They've had some shots on goal, and again, credit to Chavez, the goalkeeper for Riley. He's done a nice job, but you got to feel like one of these is going to drop here pretty soon.
Yeah, the more time you spend in the offensive portion of the field, the more opportunities you're going to manufacture and take.
Oscar Coronado on the run for Riley. Nice through pass there, and a little bit long, recovered by Riley.
We saw a lot of that technique against Elkhart Christian, the first game here at Lions Field that we saw and played on the field. But a lot of the forwards laying back until the pass was, and then so we got.
Ooh.
But yeah, they would lay back, and then a long pass would come in, and they would take off, try to catch up the ball, outrun their defenders.
Mm-hmm. We'll have a throw-in coming up. Riley to toss it in with 31:53 remaining in the first half. Scoreless. Lions in their blue tops and bottoms, all white for Riley. Wildcats, been around for a while. That Riley team has been something we've covered for a long, long time. My mother-in-law, can you believe it? She even graduated from Riley High School. So,
wow.
The rich heritage of those that have watched and those that have played down through the years at South Bend Riley.
Just a nice present that overall school building has. That look on the outside.
Very cool.
Pull up to it. Very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful swimming facility there at Riley.
Tell you, we went to the gym last winter, and you could definitely smell the chlorine in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long ago that they built that high school, the new high school, but it's probably been 15 years or so, don't you think?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range, at least. There's a long lead and a little offside maybe. Or was there contact maybe at midfield? Didn't quite catch what happened. The officials explaining things to the players. Broadcast brought to you in part by Kreider's. Check them out for all your lawn and garden needs. Lions back with it. Broadcast brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling.
In for the Lions, number 14, Eduardo Lopez.
Well, interesting fact we have out there for South Bend Riley. Austin Plunger leads the team Riley with 2 goals on the season. He's also the place kicker for the Wildcats football team, in which the Lions play on Friday night coming up.
Serious.
So he will have a double dose of Lions opponents this week, starting with this game, and then on Friday over at Jackson Field.
You don't see that very often where a soccer player will double as a place kicker. We've seen it at Notre Dame a time or two, but that requires a lot of coordination to make sure you get to your practices and get to your contests, more importantly. Lions with an opportunity and a good stop there by Chavez. Not shy at all, is he?
No.
Went right after that one.
Definitely not. Put himself in a hairy situation there. He got the best of that one, though. Was able to pull it away from a incoming Lions forward. I believe that was Krempick.
Great view here at Lions Field. And a really nice turnout to support those seniors on senior night.
I was interested to see with this new Lions field how the fans would fill out the stadium. When we were playing over on the other field, there would be parents on both sides and chairs. Bleachers would be full, and they fill it out rather nicely down here.
It's very clean and I'll call it professional atmosphere. Everything looks nice, shiny, and new, although this facility has been here for a while, but they've done a really nice job making that switch from an all-football, for all intents and purposes, an all-football facility into a soccer facility. And, you know, the curious thing for me, at least, was how would it look and feel and play even as a grass surface, and I think they've passed the test.
I believe so.
You were mentioning it didn't always look as nice as it does right now.
Yeah, I forget when they started the actual leveling of the surface. As you are aware, the football field has a crown to it.
Yeah.
So they had to level it out, and then they kind of just let nature take its course, grow up, weeds, stuff like that. Then they came through, planted some seeds, mowed it, and now it just looks phenomenal down there.
You know, you wonder, don't you, Keith, about the enormous job it must be to maintain these facilities. Not only Lions Field here, but you look over at the other side of town with the Elkhart Athletic Complex and Rice Field, of course. I mean, that takes a lot of work to maintain those fields.
I will tell you, Coach Todd Shealy is very particular on his turf. I saw that firsthand as he won one match. He was not quite happy about how the lines were cut, and of course he appreciated the job that they do here mowing the lawns, but just had a little bit of a little different way he wanted it mowed.
Looks great. It almost looks like a turf surface. It looks that perfect. Lions trying to find their way into the net. Scoreless. 26-22 remaining in the first half.
There's an opportunity right here.
Indeed, Romero on the fly, and he gets run down. Romero checked there with a nice job by Riley.
Romero with 4 goals on the season.
Some action there and a chance for Gilbert. He had it stripped away. Now we'll reload, and a long attempt there. It runs wide of the post.
He definitely has the power to put it in the back of the net. You just saw it right there. Just a little bit off target there. Goes off to the right, but it's a good decision. If the ball coming back out of the box and clear opportunity to try to put one at the goal, and he took it.
Krempick on that long 30-yarder, maybe 35. Lions back with it on the dribble. This is Romero. Off to the center of the field. Riley on the far side, and it's out of bounds. Jonathan Boya is the head coach for Riley. Of course, we've already mentioned Todd Sheely. He's the head coach for the Elkhart Lions. Not his first rodeo. He's been at it for a little while.
Todd Sheely also coming off a state championship with the unified track team last season, giving Elkhart High School its first state title. Elkhart High School coming out of the Memorial Central merger.
That was an exciting moment, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. I finally saw the scores come up. We've spent some time broadcasting. We'll have unified flag football coming up here very soon, but doing unified track, just being able to watch those events, and just from our standpoint of viewership, a lot of people tune in to watch those kids.
Well, I think Gary Martin was telling me the viewers that were watching on the stream, that number was quite high.
Oh, yeah. It's such great to see so much support for those athletes out there.
Inside 24 minutes to play in the first half. Still scoreless. Lions with the ball. This is Robbie Romero. Romero tries to send it to the center, and it's knocked into the far corner. Romero back with it. Romero with some fancy footwork. Cross there, and a header that is a nice job of defending, and he knocks it out of bounds. He might have taken that one on the ear.
Yeah, he took that one rather close, like he said, to his ear, but you had to have the right angle, and that one's coming in. If it hits wrong on your body, it's going to go in the goal, as the goalkeeper is already committed to the other side of the goal.
Oh, there it is. Outstanding job. Lions with a score at 23-13. Nicely done. They crowded that box, Keith, and it paid off, didn't it?
Here's a replay of it on the CarQuest Northside Auto Parts replay, and it was just off. Looks like the right foot, and goes into the back of the goal for the first goal.
I'm going to give that one to Brian Amaya.
Yeah.
Thought it might have been Thomas Bravo, but they said it was Amaya, a little bit of a distance.
Just talked to the official scorer. That was Colin Kemprick. Amaya, I think, got the assist on that one.
Gotcha. So Kemprick with a goal.
Yeah, we've seen him really busy with the ball, definitely making some runs, and that time he was able to get into the box, like you said, really crowded it up and was able to put one in the back. That's like we talked about. We've seen a lot of the offense, a lot of the game has been on the offensive side for Elkhart, and just opportunities coming and coming. And here's another one.
Another breakaway and another good job by Chavez.
I tell you, he sat down and made that save. You'll see it right here on the replay again, but he makes the save right there. Ball gets a little bit away from him. He's able to grab it back before any more damage is done.
Lions keeping the pressure on. Krempick with a nice check. Off to the near sideline. Romero with a kick that goes out of bounds. 1-0 Elkhart. Important to get off to a good start. Elkhart's done that. An early lead here at Lions Field. Avia off to the right side. A long attempt there by Romero. And then another attempt there that goes high and wide by Krempick.
I tell you, we talked about those nets being there, and that one was just a little too high enough to get over that net behind there. But good idea as that one came down, just struck it wrong, and it went a little high on him.
Krempick, one of the captains, along with Lambrou and Avia. Well, right now, Riley just trying to find their way out there, and again, struggling a little bit, playing a lot of defense.
Yeah, so our first obvious observation was they finally got one into the back of the net. Now we're seeing how Elkhart did that. They're putting more people on the offensive side. They've had the ball on the offensive side for most of this half. And like you said, Riley trying to develop something, some kind of offense to get it on their side and get an opportunity.
Not as easy as it seems to get that ball across midfield. Well defended there. Throw-in coming up for the Wildcats. Krempik with a foot in there. Riley just can't get close enough, can they?
Yeah, that back defensive line, when it gets down to them, they're really coming up clutch back there.
See if we can catch up with that one. And no. Kicked out of bounds. A good safe move there by the defender.
Yeah, but as he pushed that one forward, it's going to be a throw-in for the Lions. Now they'll back it up near midfield.
Inside 20 minutes to play in the first half. Elkhart High School athletic coverage. Soccer here tonight, and a number of other sports coming up as well throughout the year. So keep it tuned to Michiana Video and WSBT.
In for the Wildcats, number 5, Elliott Ream.
So Ream is in now. Elliott Ream for the South Bend Riley Wildcats. Krempik. Boy, Krempik has a nose for the ball, doesn't he? It seems like wherever that ball is, you find Krempik.
So I was about ready to say, always around it. Might not have his foot on it, but always around it.
Midfield action.
Oof. That was a foot away from having a breakaway there. Nice job by the Riley defender to get a foot on it, bounce it out of bounds, eliminated any kind of threat at that moment.
Jonathan Herrera Burgos is the JV head coach for the Riley Wildcats. The JV teams played prior to the varsity match, as you might expect. Did not quite get the final. I don't know if you caught that or not either.
I think the Lions won. I know it was
good,
blown dead early because of with the Lions win.
Wildcats defending. Lions trying to maintain control of the ball, and it's out of bounds. 17:45 left in the first half.
Ooh.
Nice stop by Chavez.
That one came in with some speed.
Yeah, it did. Chavez, the goalkeeper, wears spectacles. I wonder if that helps him maybe follow the ball a little bit better. And there's a whistle. Got a penalty out there, right? Got a kick coming up?
Yeah, it's just outside the box.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
As two players went down. Really close on the other side of that line. It's a penalty kick.
Right. So Krempik will tee it up. The wall will form for Riley. And Colin will try to bust through or find a way around that wall to get the ball to the back of the net, as Keith mentioned. There's the shot, and just over the top crossbar.
Really hard to get it up and over that and then down to get that in the goal. There's a replay of it. Just not enough bend to get it back down.
There's real technique involved there, isn't there?
Yeah, and those are the ones that you kind of just practice in your backyard. Of course, maybe if you have enough friends, they can form a wall, but still. Really close there to putting the second one in, though.
1-0 Elkhart. Lions trying to improve their record to 5-4. Getting up over 500 would be great for Coach Shealy. Broadcast brought to you by Kreiders, Mowers, Blowers, and Growers on West Bristol Street in Elkhart, and by Play It Again Sports.
Play It Again Sports always supplying. I just think of soccer players getting their cleats for youth ball, all the way from toddlers up to the ages we're at now. Just great selection over there.
Yes. I know the players like to run over there. I was amazed to find out how many athletes actually spend time over at Play It Again.
Oh, yeah.
Riley still working the ball and trying to get it forward, and with very little success. Again, Elkhart doing a great job defensively.
Number 10, Spiro Lambrou.
So Spiro Lambrou back in for Elkhart. Just inside 15 minutes to play in the first half. Krempik, a little bit of a breakaway attempt there, and well defended by the Riley Wildcats. Avia with it. Giancarlo.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right. That could have gone in.
That's putting your goalie in an awkward position right there.
Yeah.
He can't touch that ball. He's got to let it come down, and if he misplays it just a little bit, that has danger of going right over the goal line for a goal.
Chavez played it well. Did not make any mental error there, but it could have gone in. Bargain Right, 3700 Cassopolis Street, Elkhart, one of our fine broadcast sponsors here on the stream of Elkhart Athletics. And as we mentioned earlier, Bargain right now pulling the stops. Brand new, really nice. I saw them today. Really nice Halloween costumes. Keith, only $1.89 each. And they're all packaged beautifully in the brand new packaging, and the display is great, good variety. They've got plenty in stock. The trouble is this sale, $1.89 Halloween costumes, it ends on Saturday. So you have to make sure you get there by at least Saturday.
If you were to ask you, I'm going to ask you, if you had to choose a Halloween outfit, what are you going to pick?
To wear?
Yeah.
I think I'd want to be Donald Trump.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little weird. Not weird, but I've always wanted to be Big Bird.
Big Bird. What does that say about my choice? Big Bird and Donald Trump.
It would be a dynamic duel again, this time at someone's door, which I'm not sure they would be too happy if they opened their door and saw us standing there as Donald Trump and Big Bird.
Well, it'd be debatable.
That's going on tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. I had to
Just
throw a
catch
little
the
plug in there.
Yeah, just catch the recap. Stay on soccer right now.
Lions with that 1-0 lead. Exactly 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Just really hasn't been much of a contest so far. Again, in soccer with those goals, the way they are few and far between, it doesn't take much, but a 1-0, 2-0 game actually can be a little bit lopsided, can it? With a score like 2-0 especially. 3-0, it's, again, you're really getting out of the zone there.
Elkhart are going to keep their game plan here, just setting their forwards back, kicking the ball forward, and relying on their speed to get a breakaway.
Chavez with a stop.
Shot on goal, just not much put on that at the top of the box. South Bend Riley 0-4 against Elkhart since August of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
The ball control for the Lions is just so good right now in this game.
They have an idea, don't they? They are doing a good job spreading the field. A lot of touches out there. Everybody getting into the action now at midfield.
I'm looking at the bench, 7 subs on the bench for Riley, then looking over at the Elkhart side, just full of players ready to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Just the roster size advantage that the Lions come into with this game.
We saw a number of substitutions last night in that girls' match. Seemed like every time you turned around there was a substitution.
Yes, keeping those fresh legs on there, crucial there for that girls' soccer team.
So they'll kick it out of the box with 6:40 to go in the first half. Elkhart with a couple of early scores, on top by a score of 2-0. Nice marking being done out there as well for Elkhart. Wildcats tried to move it forward, and a good defensive play out there by the Lions. Looks like Riley's picking up their game a little bit right now.
Definitely pushing forward.
Mm-hmm. Definitely spending more time in that attacking third.
It almost seems like tidal waves of Lions' chances on their side. Now a little bit of wave coming from the Riley side, trying to get back into this game, down 2 goals.
Yeah, Riley's plan certainly would probably be to get at least 1 goal here in the half to make it a bit closer. 2-1 would be a whole lot better than 2-0 right now. And a free kick coming up for the Wildcats. And a header, and a good job out there by Mujica Pineda.
That's a good free kick taken. Got it up nice and high, fell into the box for the Wildcats. Gave them an opportunity, like we were talking about, to climb back into this game.
Off to the side. And a throw-in coming up with 4:35 to go in the first half.
William Bonfiglio. And in for the Lions, number 15, Robbie Romero.
Well, you heard Robbie Romero's name. He is in for the Lions. And William Bonfiglio in now for the Wildcats.
23, Jose Paz Cabrera.
Just to name a couple of those substitutions. Not a bad idea. Just get that out of bounds.
That will give the Lions, however, a corner.
Yeah. We had one earlier corner, I believe, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. This might be the 3rd corner for the Lions. They're taking them rather quickly.
And that one goes out. So we'll reset. 3:25 left to go in the first half. Broadcast brought to you by Linton's Enchanted Gardens, by OSMC. Their trainers are out here tonight.
And again.
Utilize this quick corner and trying to get it down on the ground. The 3rd time they're going to attempt this.
Lions corner.
See what they do here.
Action just outside the box, in the penalty box. That one will roll out. How many consecutive corner kicks are we going to have here, huh?
I think we're up to 5 here. First one on the other side. As they take it quick again.
Now it's cleared ahead.
I think that was Riley just getting in, like, come on, let's play some soccer here.
I'll give Riley some credit for hanging in there and keeping things interesting on the defensive side.
Yeah, that always puts a lot of pressure on the defenders when they have to load up in that box.
Yeah. Looks like Nolan Gilbert came up a little gimpy for Elkhart.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left in the first half. Lions would certainly like to tack on another goal if they could. On top, 2-0. Whoa. Villa chasing this one down.
Oh.
Header attempt goes awry. Elkhart maintains control. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's in the box. A yellow card shown to the Elkhart player.
Okay. Well, Riley catches a break with 1:10 remaining in the first half.
So our first yellow card of the night. Everyone holds their breath there when player goes down in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Wow. Little bicycle kick out there. Good job by Luna, who's in there. Alexander Luna, a junior for Elkhart. Lions making a little bit of a breakaway. Avila trying to run it down, couldn't get control. 30 seconds. Like to get at least one more shot on goal if you could here. Ooh. Ooh. Left-handed, left-footed attempt, no good. 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This half went right down to the very last shot of the period. Chavez got dinged a little bit there. The goalkeeper shaking his right hand. 2-0 Elkhart. We're at halftime. We'll be back in a moment.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 574-322-2012.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Pregame Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Pregame Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Pregame Concrete.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Sanders Pianowski, legal solutions that work. And Premium Concrete Services, your go-to concrete contractors.
Back here at Lions Field, we're at halftime. Craig Wallen, Keith Bieber, and we've got a 2-0 lead for Elkhart. And Keith, your impressions on what happened in that first period of play?
Yeah, after wading through that first initial feeling each other out, and then Elkhart finally realized that they had the speed advantage from the forwards into the defenders and was able to start getting some long passes into their forwards and then them use their speed to get ahead of the defensive line for the Wildcats, and really 2 really good goals by the Lions put them up 2-0. One right in front of the goal, and I believe Kemprick has both of them.
I believe
correct?
You're right. Yep.
Yeah. So 2 so far. One more will get the hat trick for him. But overall, a great performance, especially that defensive line for the Lions. That back defense doing a great job of holding the Wildcats at bay here in this match.
Goalkeeper Mario Chavez for the Riley Wildcats getting a really good workout, number of saves out there. He's allowed 2 goals, but he has been a workhorse.
Yeah, and he's taking some bullets coming off the boot from the Lions forwards, really starting to tee off there late in the later half of the first half. Still only allowing 2 goals, but really taking a pounding back there, trying to keep the Lion goals at bay.
Senior night here at Lions Field, and a 2-0 lead for Elkhart. Second half action coming up. We'll be back with that in a moment.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Pregame Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Pregame Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Pregame Concrete.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together, we'll help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Today's coverage is brought to you by One Stop Furniture. We really are your one-stop shop. And Michiana Floor Mart, where quality product meets quality service.
Great sponsors and a great product, if we might say so ourselves, with Michiana Video, of course, and Gary Martin at the controls. And Keith, right now, we understand that there have been some glitches over there on Facebook, so if you're having any difficulty, you might want to consider YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is up and running, but if you are chained to Facebook and the feed dies, remember, we will get it up as soon as we can. Just having a little trouble out there tonight.
Second half action underway. Elkhart on top, 2-0 over the Riley Wildcats of South Bend. And it was an interesting first half for Coach Todd Shealy. Probably, wouldn't you say, Keith, the way that maybe he mapped it out ahead of time?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's at all thrown everything he can at this Wildcats defense.
I think he's been holding back a little bit?
I would say so. I mean, all these goals have come off of just pegging the ball forward and chasing it down. I'm sure if that wouldn't work, he would have some other more offensive tactical techniques to work with, but overall, just a great job.
Riley kicks it out of the goal. And the Lions back to their usual spread the field look. Setting up their offense. Great night for soccer. Absolutely gorgeous. Very little wind. Temperatures in the 70s. Beautiful field. Lights are on. They've been on for a while. And we got Halloween coming up here real soon. And with that, a reminder that Bargain Right Thrift Store has those Halloween costumes brand new for just $1.89. And these aren't the cheapies either. They're really nice. That sale goes on through Saturday at Bargain Right on Cassopolis Street in Elkhart. And Keith, what's really cool about Bargain Right is that not only do they offer great value. Here's a shot on goal. Chavez picking it up for the Riley Wildcats. But the proceeds from the sales that take place during the day there at Bargain Right, a portion of the sales go to help support teachers in our area.
That's a great way to give back to the community while also getting some great products.
Shot that runs wide. Giancarlo Avila on the attempt. Yeah, these teachers, they do a lot,
yes,
don't they, to help, and many of them, probably all of them, dig into their own pocketbooks.
Oh, yes.
And so this is where Bargain Right kind of leverages a little bit of what they do at the store to help that cause, and they regularly send checks to the schools to be dispersed to the teachers to help them with their classroom supplies. It's a great concept, and I just love what they do. And again, they're always on the lookout for bringing really well-priced items into their store. And right now, the hot item is the Halloween costume, $1.89 through Saturday at Bargain Ride in Elkhart. Check them out.
So we came up with a new costume opportunity, I would say, during the break as we were watching the car commercial. Can we switch you over to the Michelin Man, or are you stuck to your first choice?
I might try the Michelin Man. I don't know if they've got that at Bargain Ride. I don't think they do, but that's been a popular one, I think.
Definitely, I would think so, especially on those cold Halloweens that we might run into. Not sure if we'll run into one this season, but definitely something to look out for if you're looking for a little bit more toasty costume this Halloween.
You know, if I still had kids at home, we would probably go out to Bargain Rite and buy for the next 5 years, right? And now you may not be in vogue with your choice 5 years down the road, but at $1.89, how can you go wrong?
You know, I don't want to get too personal here, but my daughter was born on Halloween.
Oh,
so not
really?
only do I have to celebrate a birthday, but I also got to get the other kids out to get some candy. So
you run a very busy household, you and your wife.
Wife keeps it together. I'm just out here
having fun.
Having fun.
The Lions are having fun with a 2-0 lead. 35-20 left to go here from Lions Field. So, Keith, you talked about it a little bit, the transformation of a football field. Whoa, there's a shot just wide of the post. Take another look here at the replay. I thought this one might go in for a moment. Chavez well positioned, though.
Yeah, just curved a little bit. Like you said, he was in the right position to make the save if needed. And that was amazing. Bowling Vision Center.
Elliot Ream kicks it out. So, again, this transformation that took place, it was a football field for the longest time and now a soccer field. And with that transition, there was that the angle, what do you call it? The crown that had to be removed for soccer. Probably something that real professionals can do without a problem, but it's probably not something you do in a day, right?
Oh, no, definitely.
It's a process.
Definitely not. And they were still unsure if they were going to be able to play on this field. Here's an opportunity right here.
Breakaway for the Lions, and over the top on the crossbar. The shot by Avila, what high?
Yeah, just talking with Coach Todd Sheely as we watch this replay here. Just a shot on goal. Just went a little too high. But still, Lions getting some shots in on the goalie. But going back to our point, Sheely never really committed to playing that first game on this field until it came rather close to match time. Just wanted to make sure that the field was right for his players before they go out to the facility.
So the determination was made rather late.
I would say so. I'm sure they had some kind of idea of what they were doing out there. But as the spring sprung in the grass and started getting some mowing done on it, looks really nice. It looks like it's been here for years.
It does. It really does. Riley and Elkhart. As Keith mentioned earlier, Riley has yet to knock off Elkhart in the years they've been playing. Oh! Close in shot there, just off the mark.
Right here on the north side, CarQuest Auto Parts replay. That one just a little bit off. That was a great opportunity at near point blank range of the goal to try to get that third goal, but Elkhart saves with just 2.
So Riley dodges the bullet.
And then coming out into the second half, really looks like Riley might have had a little bit of something to their offense, and suddenly now Elkhart has squashed that.
Another attempt, and that one flies over the top.
So now it's just a matter of getting the right strike on the ball and getting it down. Of course, we know Chavez, he can block those balls coming in rather quickly. So Put a little bit of bend on that, get it down. You'll get it back of the goal for that third one.
Chavez not that big. Generally speaking, you look at goalkeepers that are a little bit taller, but maybe it's because he's a freshman. That's it. Doing a really nice job out there, Mario Chavez. Breakaway attempt. Victor Galacia. Wildcats with a couple of 2-3 touches here. Back to midfield. Long looping pass, and that'll go beyond the end line.
Looks like it'll be a goal kick for the Wildcats now.
What's up, Rice Krispie?
So, Keith, you are involved in a lot of youth sports because of your kids.
Yes.
And how many different events did you do after work today, before the broadcast? Were there a couple?
After work today was I coach elementary flag football at Eastwood, just coming off a 42-6 victory yesterday.
Congratulations.
I was able to wrangle the kids together and get them to practice. Then I was off to junior high, 7th grade football, where my son currently plays as a starting wide receiver for the Lions, as they've combined all three middle schools. They lost a tough one to Grissom today, and here I am for Michiana Video.
And you had dinner here in the press box.
I was hoping you didn't notice that, but I was scarfing down some nachos. Great nachos here. One of my favorites to get before the meal, before the game starts.
Nachos and a Mountain Dew.
I'll be able to go home and turn the lights out really quick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sometimes I joke around with my friends that I could just take an IV of Mountain Dew and I'd be fine.
There's a lot of them out there that kind of like that beverage. Lions working with extra energy.
Oh.
And a good job of defending by the Wildcats to catch up with that momentum.
Yeah, at the last minute squanders that long run that they had there. Here's another one.
Bit of a breakaway, and the attempt goes wide off the deflection.
You got some substitutions, 3 for the Wildcats, 1 for the Lions. Getting some fresh legs, as we like to see the Lions like to run out there. Going back to your point, though, elementary sports, soccer used to be in the fall where football is currently now, and football got moved as 2 players collide. They're down on the turf. Lions player gets up rather quick, but Lions going to stick down there for a little bit as the ball comes in and hits the down player, but they're going to take a look at him.
Might be time for an OSMC certified athletic trainer to take a peek.
Definitely. We're glad they're always here.
And here comes the training staff just to check on that player. We will take a break. Back in a moment. Elkhart on top, 2-0.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Today's game is brought to you by Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And A1 Concrete Leveling. Don't replace your concrete, repair it.
Wildcat injured player off the field. He appears to be okay, and we're thankful for that. Riley now will kick it forward. Our officials, as we mentioned, Adrian Bottomley, and then Amy and Greg Bacchus working the contest tonight. Doing a good job. Clean play for the most part, right, Keith?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
1 yellow card?
Yeah, and both players went down in that situation. Really just tussle for the ball. Unfortunately, just a little bit too much activity for the refs liking it.
We mentioned it's senior night, and it was interesting. I always like listening to those bios and those words of encouragement as the seniors are being honored. And, you know, it seemed like there was a preponderance of gratitude from this Elkhart Lions soccer team and the young guys that have been playing on this team, now graduating this year. You know, just encouraging others to be respectful of your teammates and be respectful of your fellow human being, you know, and I thought, wow, you don't always hear that, but it seemed like there was a lot of it going on.
Yeah, and walking up, as I was coming up to the press box as they were doing the introductions for the seniors and stuff, that's right to your point. That's I heard a lot of that, and that's just so great to hear, and especially tributes to their teachers they've had the past 4 years.
Tributes to mom and dad, of course. A lot of respect out there from this Elkhart group, and Todd Shealy at the helm, I'm sure quite happy, and he was right in the middle of it all. And he was with every one of those seniors as they exited the field to be with their parents. It was pretty cool.
And the community service this team does, most recently going to Riverview Elementary here in the Elkhart community schools, just doing some community service with those elementary school students and spending time with them is just a great overall blessing that you can have, getting these older kids into the elementary schools, being role models for them.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
A little breakaway and a shot at in at the back of the net. Another goal for Elkhart. The Lions with a fantastic job adding to that lead, Keith.
Yeah, great shot here as he got the ball open in space. You'll see it right here on the north side. CarQuest Auto Parts replay. Off the right foot into the back of the goal, puts 3.
Yep, and I believe they're going to give that goal to Robbie Romero.
Robbie Romero. So he now has 5 goals on the season.
You were looking for the hat trick. We didn't quite get it, but Romero credited with the goal, and now it's 3-0 Lions.
So Kremprick now with 7 goals with his 2 goals on the season, and behind him is Romero with 5 on the season.
Not bad.
25 overall goals for the Lions so far in just their 9th game.
So that's a pretty good clip.
Yes, definitely.
And you were mentioning how defensively they've gotten the job done, too.
Yeah. First, though, overall impressions of how good the defensive side was, not allowing a goal in the past 3 matches so far in the 4th one. Good so far.
Wildcats to kick it away. Pineda, left-footed kick. And the Lions back with it, out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up with 24:55 remaining in the contest. 3-0 Elkhart. We saw Goshen shut out Elkhart last night in girls action. As you mentioned, 4-0 the final, and flipping the script here tonight with the boys going for the shutout.
You've seen this before when we watched Elkhart Christian take on the Lions here. Shealy likes to get to about that 5 or 6 goal and then kind of throttle things down.
Well, it really becomes a blowout at that point, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, they're just student athletes out there. You're not playing professional ball. You're just trying to get kids some experience at this point. Get them out there, getting some valuable varsity minutes.
Good marking going on by the Wildcats of South Bend Riley, keeping the offense a distance from that box. And now Riley back with it.
Elkhart, in those 3 games that they've played, outscored opponents by an average of 4.5 goals a game.
That's huge.
Yeah. Just looking over my notes here that I had for this game, and that stat popped out to me still. We've talked so much about their defense, and they're right close to that line again with 3 goals right here.